Hello and welcome back to the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM. Time to check in with Veg Ingram, the president of the Gawler and District Softball Association. Lots of action going on, Veg. Good to be with you again. How are you?
Very good, Ellis. It's been a busy week with softball this week.
No doubt about it. Now, Veg, before we really start to unpack things, we should just mention that the men's competition is getting underway soon as we speak. So just bring us in on the details there. How did they get on last week, and what do you anticipate to come from tonight's action?
Well, the Giants men team lost last week against Phantoms. Unfortunately, some of the key players, being the pitchers, were out. So they struggled a little bit to try and keep those opposition runs down. But tonight they're playing at 6:30 in Monapara against the Raptors, and they are going to be coming out firing. They're going to be definitely in for a win tonight, I reckon.
Well, good luck to them. Now, let's get right into it here, Veg. So, firstly, just bring us in on the under-14s, how all the games in the under-14s got on last weekend and what we should expect from tomorrow's action.
Yeah, so last weekend in the under-14s, Trinity College Yellow took on Giants. So last season's Premier's Giants really dominated that Trinity Yellow team. Trinity had many new players, which is great to see them coming out and playing softball for the first time. And I'm sure under the coaching leadership of Sue Norris, these players will improve greatly over the season. Giants won that game 12-0. The other under-14 game was against Kangas and Trinity College Red. Kangas won that game 9-2. Trinity started really strong with Josephine Vergara hitting a home run off the tee, but Kangas were just too strong for Trinity and ended up winning that game.
Diamonds will be busy tomorrow when it comes to the under-17s. What went on last weekend, and what are your tips for tomorrow's action?
Yeah, so the other under-17s, the Blue Jays took on Giants. Giants really dominated the young Blue Jays team, winning the game 14-3. Michaeli Peel for Blue Jays did a great job pitching. Dan Barrett from Giants hit a massive home run, and he definitely loves sliding into home plate. Even when it's not necessary, he still gives it a go. So that was a good game to watch. Unfortunately, the other teams, Trinity College versus Kangas, was a forfeit last week, but we expect both those teams to come back and play this week, which is really great.
No doubt. And in the senior side of things, in the Div 2 last weekend, we had some big games. Blue Jays v Giants, Kangas v 2 Wells. Bring us in on how it all went last weekend and who are your favourites going into tomorrow's games?
So Blue Jays versus Giants. The experience the Giants team defeated Blue Jays 6-0. There was some strong batting from Giants players Diane Dibben and Hayley Dittmar, while in the Blue Jays camp, young Bailey Peel and Jackie O'Keefe also had some safe hits, but unfortunately couldn't convert them into runs over the plate. But with more experience, I think that young Blue Jays team will definitely improve as the season comes along. The other game was Kangas versus 2 Wells in the Div 2. So 2 Wells bet Kangas 15-7. Both teams fought hard, but in the end, 2 Wells won with some aggressive base running.
Okay, and in Div 1, the game I was certainly looking forward to last weekend, the Kangas Derby. Kangas Gravy, Kangas Blue. How did that game unfold? We had another game featuring the Blue Jays and 2 Wells teams as well. And give us your wrap of how you think tomorrow's order of events is going to pan out as well in the Div 1.
Yeah, so this game was a close contest. It's the first time Kangas have entered 2 teams in Division 1 for quite a while. So they're still working out the best combinations and evening out the teams to make sure there's that good mix of youth and experience and getting the battery, the pitcher and the catcher worked out. The blue team took the lead early, but Grey came back to win the game 10-6. And the other game was Blue Jays versus 2 Wells. So Blue Jays battled hard, but were dominated by last season's Premier's 2 Wells. The final score, 2 Wells 15, Blue Jays 3.
There we have it. Now, before we let you go, Veg, just tell us about the fundraising round that you want to pump up.
Yeah, so this is interesting. So this season, the Gawler District Softball Association will be having 4 special rounds, which are chosen by each club depending on where their interest lies. This week, Giants will be hosting their round, which is Mental Health Awareness Round. And as we know, mental health is an issue that can affect anyone, particularly young adults. And just to illustrate how important it is just to check in with our family and friends and see how they're going. So in line with this, the club will also be running Movember. And as you know, Ellis, Movember is the leading charity challenging the face of men's health. And the Giants are aiming to raise $1,000 through Movember. And some players in the men's team have started their journey, and we're watching them get fairier every week. And if anyone would like to support this cause, they can visit au.movember.com and search for 2 balls, no strikes. That is the number 2 balls, no strikes, if they would like to donate some money towards that cause.
Yeah, and you can also check out the Gawler and District Softball Association Facebook page to connect, and it is a very good cause. All the best to them. Veg Ingram, the president of the Gawler and District Softball Association, always good to check in. Enjoy all the action tomorrow. We look forward to speaking to you next week.
Fantastic, Ellis. Thank you so much.